So I woke up one morning, got my cup of coffee, and logged on to Twitter. Big mistake. Instead of seeing cute dog videos, World War III being announced, or Gunnar artwork on my timeline, I had to see this. They were going after my goat. I could understand going after the guy who made Ren a girlfriend because he cucked his own character after 400 plus chapters. He also wanted to marry her. But going after Tite Kubo, the mangaka of Bleach?
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
So I couldn't tell you who started this whole hating on Tite Kubo trend because there were a lot of people involved. What it all comes down to was this. I could have drawn the Bleach manga better if I were given the chance. Let's first take a look at this tweet by Tracy_MG first.
Before y'all say it doesn't look better than the original, no shit. I used only a pencil and my own hand, while Kubo used digital tools. Also, I didn't spend 7+ hours on it. I had exams for 4 hours, hung out with friends for 2 hours, and spent an hour replying to dumb comments.
So the first thing that I wanted to point out is all of the excuses they made to mitigate the backlash that they probably assumed they were gonna get. Spoiler alert. More than likely, Kubo drew this page using pen and paper. Then he says, I didn't spend 7+ hours on it. For the record, Kubo probably didn't either, considering this is just one panel out of 7 on the page in a 39-page chapter. You gotta be open to critique if you're claiming to be better than Tite Kubo. This person goes on to say,
if I had the same tools as Kubo and the same experience, then I would have drawn this so much better. I had only one color, which is gray, while Kubo had more colors, of course. It's obvious that something drawn by digital tools is better than a drawing made only by hand.
Bleach first became published in 2001. Do we really think digital art tools were as popular as they are now? There are even interviews and videos that show Tite Kubo working analog. I'm sure he did incorporate digital tools later on in his career, but I feel like it's a little disingenuous to insinuate that he has only used digital art tools. I think the extra colors that OP is referring to is a material called screen tone. You can purchase these online or any art store like Blick. They are a bit annoying to use because you need to carve it with an X-Acto knife and then paste it onto your work. Many artists, myself included, prefer to add it digitally using a program like Clip Studio Paint.
Also, yes, I know his right ear looks weird. And don't mind the top of his hair. I suck at drawing spiky hair from the top. You all wanted this.
Now look, I'm not here to roast this guy's art. I feel like that's counterproductive. I'm also a firm believer that no artist is perfect and we all have room for improvement. But if we scroll down, we see OP in the comments saying stuff like this.
Nice drawing. Now do a full chapter a week without referencing existing art. Stay humble, my dude.
Brada, the point was me drawing that specific panel because it was easy.
It's kind of hard to go easy on this person when they make inflammatory statements like this. To be completely honest with you though, I really don't have a problem with what this person said specifically. It's Twitter, people are gonna say crazy stuff. I also don't really care about Bleach enough to go arguing in comment sections. My issue though is I can't believe how many people are agreeing with the original poster or encouraging this behavior. You guys are as bad as the Boruto fans. I even saw this similar viral tweet by this artist, Peekaboo EXE. For this one, I saw some people in the comment section complaining about how stylized the piece was. I don't even care about all that. My problem is, how are you gonna use this as an example for what Kubo's art should have looked like when the drawing isn't even complete? Regardless whether you like this sketch or not, it would never be published in a magazine solely because it's not a finished drawing. Am I insane? Am I the crazy one? As a comic artist myself who has worked on one-shots, worked on ongoing series, and worked on paid projects, I found this whole situation
incredibly ignorant.
Forget about me though. I'm just a dumb guy on the internet. I know so many hardworking comic book artists who break their backs putting out amazing stories for you to enjoy. In Japan, mangaka work insane schedules to hit their deadlines. It's not easy in the slightest, so I wish fans would stop acting like it is. What is easy though is copying one still panel out of 7 panels on a page. And remember that one page is 1 out of 39 in a chapter. And there's about 8 chapters per volume. And there's over 70 volumes in the series. Sounds easy, doesn't it? And while Tite Kubo didn't respond to this specific event, he did previously comment on a similar situation involving fans critiquing his work. I really like this line here.
If you don't have the talent nor the effort, and yet you want to tell me pathetic little complaints, you're just some guy who is trying to hinder a person who is actually working hard. So close your eyes and hide in your corner. Open your mouth only to eat rain and dust, and maybe you'll actually live somehow.
Bars. I kind of agree with this too. Don't talk about something being easy especially if you've never done it before. It's easy to forget that when you have strict deadlines, you have to simplify your artwork. Just look at a series like Bakuman or Naruto. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to cut corners to reach your deadline. Just look at Yoshihiro Tagashi, the manga artist of Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho. Many of his later chapters were published as sketches because he had ongoing health issues. This is actually more common than you might think. Even more recent artists like Kohei Horikoshi have had to cut corners to hit their deadlines. Manga artists are not machines. They are people who are working under extremely strenuous conditions. And I just really want more people to understand that before belittling their efforts. Thankfully, there is a happy ending to this story. Some artists have taken it upon themselves to turn this trend into a tribute for Tite Kubo's efforts. Wait, positivity on Twitter, is that allowed? What I want you to leave with is this. In a world where it is incredibly easy to spread negativity, be kind to yourself and others. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below telling me what you thought about this whole fiasco. You can join my free Discord server by hitting the link in my description. Remember, if you would like to further support me in my work, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You can also purchase one of my Manga Maker panel templates on Ko-fi or commission me on VGen. As always, keep creating, everybody. I will see you all in the next one.